everyone, this is Caitlin from Pocket Mutts here. Today we're going to practice what do you do when your dog is pulling on a walk and you're not necessarily working on nice walking. How do you mitigate your dog learning that pulling is reinforced? We often hear people say be a tree, which is a wonderful technique and that works really well. However, I find a lot of people, they take a step, their dog immediately pulls, they take another step, their dog immediately pulls, and it's just a really painstaking process. So I'm going to show you guys another thing that you can do. So as I'm walking along, if I give my dog all of their leash, go ahead, go sniff, go sniff, go sniff. So if I let my dog sniff and they start to pull me, I'm going to stop. I'm then going to back up. I'm going to sidestep, just so he ends up on the correct side. Notice I'm not pulling on the leash, I'm just making sure that he can't go around me the other direction. So what that's gonna do is it's just gonna put him in a position where if I start to take a step closer to whatever the thing is that I'm gonna let him sniff, and I'm gonna let him sniff the tree because he seems really interested in it, and this is a good kind of chance for me to use it as a distraction. So I'm then going to sidestep. Once I end up back here, yes, good boy, I can mark and reward. Now notice he was doing a little bit of extra sniffing, that's okay, because I didn't reward fast enough because I'm doing the video. So if I'm walking along, it'll look a little something like this. Okay, go sniff. Good, he pulls, I stop, sidestep, make sure he can't go the wrong side, good boy, and then walk up, good job. Okay, go sniff. Now he learns that he has to sniff appropriately, or he has to walk appropriately. He's not going to be able to go and just charge forward towards whatever that thing is. So you're making sure that you're putting him in the correct position by doing that little sidestep, but you're teaching him that when he pulls, you're backing up. And I like that because it just gets them refocused on you. It keeps you moving. It keeps the dog moving. So as opposed to that one step stop, you're going to then get the dog to be reinforced. And say I was walking past something, I can then use another treat to reward them once they walk past it. And in fact, when I'm working with distractions, I usually like to practice the dog moving away from something and then letting them come back and rewarding them with actually sniffing it. So go sniff. If I tell him go sniff and he pulls, right, stop. I do my sidestep. Yes, I reward him here. Good boy. He thinks we're walking this way, and actually that's fine. Good boy. But I'm going to, let's go. Good boy. Start to move past it. Yes, good job. And once he shows me that he can handle being in close proximity to it without pulling, okay, go sniff. Good job. Now, go sniff means you're allowed to sniff, you're allowed to dictate where we're going, you're allowed to pee, but it does not mean you can pull me. So that's going to give him a little bit more kind of an incentive to go and move, because he honestly does not pull me very much. If he's pulling me, he just did. Good boy. I just do this little move and he actually resets on his own. If you notice, he's kind of doing it for me. He's going the wrong way, but that's okay. He ends up practicing. He pulls, I stop, he actually backs up and he turns around on his own. So I get that a lot of times. Now, if your dog is pulling and that doesn't work, you can also go with the turn like I just did. So come on, let's go. If he starts to pull me, go sniff. Go sniff. Go sniff. He pulls, I'm going to stop. I'm then going to move with the turn. Come on, let's go. We got a distraction. Good job. And then come back here. Once I get back here, yes. Reward him. And then continue on. So you're practicing this, good boy. Yes, good job. Where you are not just rewarding him for coming back to position. Go sniff. Okay, go sniff. Go sniff, bud. Good boy. Good job. He doesn't pull me. This is why we've done so much practice. So he's like, why do you want me to do this? But you go with the turn, so you're feeding into that. Good boy. Nice job, bud. And you are rewarding once they get back to your side, but then you're also rewarding them for continuing on and moving with you. You're not just rewarding them for coming back to position. Because if you do that, the dog is going to learn pull, come back to position. Pull, come back to position. And I don't have a word for this now, or I don't say anything when I do it. I do have a word for come to my side, which is side. Side. So he comes around, good boy, and I expect him to do that, but I don't use it formally. Good boy. I just use that positioning, and I practice that so he gets in the habit of doing it. When he pulls, he just resets. So thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe to know whenever I post a video about how to get better walking, better recall, anything like that. So thank you guys for watching, and I look forward to seeing you guys soon.